are now open for business. This is Cesar Vallejos bringing you yet another episode to guide you in discovering your passion and growing your business as we learn from experts in the field. Sama-sama tayong matuto sa isa na namang makabuluhang usapan tungo sa pagpapaunlad ng inyong negosyo. Ang Open for Business ay mapapanood nyo rin sa Facebook at YouTube. Siguraduhin na rin mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media page at Net25 TV. Ating alamin, suriin mula sa ating mga negosyante, thought leaders at mga personalidad sa iba't ibang larangan ang mga strategies, trends, mahalagang karanasan sa kanilang pagninegosyo dahil tayo ay open for business. Maraming pamamaraan para tayo ay magkaroon ng extra income. Mahalaga sa panahong ito na may iba tayong pinagkukunan ng kabuhayan para di na tayo kinakabahan pagdating ng petsa de peligro. For today's video, let us look into different ways on taking a side hustle that even promotes better well-being through all-natural products. Let's be open for business with One Opti and build your wealth through health.
Pasiglahin ang araw ng linggo. Kayo'y maaantig.
Huwag mo ubusin ang luha mo sa wala dito.
Mapapaisip.
What are we gonna do?
Matatawa.
Why so much food? Even no money, no honey, we make utang-utang.
Mapapahanga. At mapapainda. Kasama si The King, ang nag-iisang comedy king Dolphy.
Ano pangalan mo? Big po. Big po. Ano mo si Fernando po?
Tito Vic and Joey.
Mahirap ikwento, Vicky. Mahabang istorya.
At marami pang artista na kinagigiliwan noon magpahanggang ngayon. Sine Throwback. Tuwing linggo, alas 12 ng tanghali sa Net25.
Panalo tayo pag together, wala talo pag together, let's dance together sa Net25.
And we're back here in Open for Business. With us today is a remarkable man who found his passion in helping others achieve a healthy lifestyle. And if I may say so, a wealthy life too. Mr. Gabriel Castillo, distributor of One Opti and Team Spartan-Head, joins us to talk about his journey with One Opti. Kumusta po kayo, Gab?
Okay naman po.
Yung introduction natin kanina, I was telling it could be side hustle, meaning kahit na hindi ka professional,
Yes.
but you are trained, you can create or produce extra income in this business. How is this possible, Gab?
Meron naman po kasi siyang training. Kung hindi mo siya alam, pwede mong malaman kasi nga free naman po yung training about doon sa business. So wala pong dahilan para hindi mo siya magawa kasi even professional o hindi professional, kayang gawin kasi nga i-guide po siya kung paano siya gagawin.
Gab, napakaraming mga naghirap din at maraming gustong kumita noong panahon ng pandemic hanggang ngayon. Ito bang One Opti OPTI ay bago lang ito or naisip nyo bang itayo ito during the pandemic or it has been in existence even before the pandemic? Can you talk more about One Opti and how this was introduced here in the Philippines?
Opo. So si Opti po ay wala pong pandemic. Nandiyan na po siya kasi 2017 ay nagsimula po ang One Opti. So yung bago pa dumating yung pandemic, ano na siya, rolling na talaga yung business. Kaya lang, lalo po namin na-observe na mas lumakas at naging in demand siya during pandemic. Kasi nga po, na-emphasize po during pandemic yung tinatawag na immune system. At nagkataon naman po yung ating products ay talaga namang para dun sa pangangailangan ng tao about dun sa immune system po.
Open for Business, Gab, is a show that gives inspiration to entrepreneurs, to small businesses. Can you talk about your humble beginnings? Kasi yung experience mo, ang isa sa mga inspirations na everybody can start anywhere. You don't have to be, you work your way up, di ba? In business or in entrepreneurship. Pwede bang ikwento mo yung naging buhay mo at paano napabuti ito sa business mo dito sa One Opti?
Apo. So, ikwento ko muna po konti background dun sa akin. Ako po ay high school graduate na pumunta ng Manila para maghanap ng trabaho. Sa to say, wala po akong mahanap na magandang trabaho na fit dun sa kung ano yung background ko. So, dahil sa hindi po ako matanggap sa magandang trabaho, nag-construction worker po ako. After po nun ay naging dicer. Tapos after nung dicer ay water station delivery boy. Kasi ang naisip ko naman kung bakit pinagpalit ko po yung pagiging dicer po sa pagiging delivery boy ng tubig. Dahil sa pagiging delivery boy ng tubig, lahat po ay free. Pagkain, merienda, tirahan. Tapos hindi na po kailangan mag-transportation kasi doon na mismo ako nakatira sa pinagtatrabuhan ko.
Pero before you go into this various jobs, parang napakaraming jobs na ito, saang probinsya ka galing at bakit hindi ka nakapag-aral? Is it because there's a lot of you or is it because you found it hard? Also in terms of financials not to enter or continue your studies?
Mahirap po kasi ang buhay sa probinsya. Sa Marinduque po, yun po ang probinsya namin. At kami po ay maagang naulila sa ina. Kaya yung tatay po namin ay construction worker din. At alam naman natin ang buhay sa probinsya, mahirap po talaga. So yun lang po ang kaya ng magulang ko na makapagpatapos po ng pag-aaral hanggang high school lang. So gustuhin ko man po na mag-aral, kaya lang wala talaga po. Sa chance na lang po after po nung high school ay magtrabaho na. So yun nga po after mo nung high school ko, kung ano yung trabaho ng tatay ko, doon ako sumama sa kanya bilang construction worker po.
So even during high school at sa probinsya, nagtatrabaho ka na rin. You were doing construction work.
Yes po. Kasi pag wala po kaming pasok sa school, yung Sabado at Linggo ay pinagtatrabaho namin kasi sayang po yung araw na dapat sana ay kumita.
I know that in different provinces, there are job opportunities as well. So, and sometimes there is a program din, sabi nila, yung sa probinsya na huwag na kayong lumuwas sa Manila, dito na lang kayo sa probinsya. Ano yung nagtulak sa'yo para, Gab, parang, sige, pumunta pa rin ako sa Manila. Lacking ba yung opportunities dun sa probinsya mo?
Ang nagtulak po sa akin talaga yung kahirapan. Kasi kung ang trabaho po kasi na available lang dun sa probinsya namin, pag hindi magsasaka, mangingisda. So parang mas mataas na level po yung construction. So pagpunta ko ng Manila, umaasa po ako na makakahanap ng opportunity. Sa dami ko nang hinahanap, yun din ang bagsak ko po pagdating sa Manila. So yun po. Kaya lang, buti na lang po at meron pong nag-advise sa akin or tumulong sa akin para makapasok po sa supermarket. At yun po yung pinakamagandang...
Pero yung unang mong trabaho, pagpunta mo na sa Manila, o ano yung unang mong trabaho dito?
Ayun, apo. Nag-construction pa rin po ako. So, construction
pa rin. And then you said you went to merchandising.
Yes po, opo.
And then delivery.
Delivery pa ng tubig po.
Okay. Pero, paano mo na-realize na talagang ganun ka-importante talaga ang edukasyon? Kasi yung iba, may kakayahan na mag-aral, pero Oo, nagtatawa man mag-aral.
Yes, opo.
Samantalang in your case, you wanted to pursue your studies, but there is just no opportunity for you to do so. So, ano yung realization mo noong nag-a-apply ka, walang kumpanya na tatanggap sa'yo, or there are opportunities, but they give you limited opportunities?
Napakahirap po talaga kasi siyempre sa kagustuhan mo kapag hanap ng trabaho, hahanapan ka po ng mga requirements. So doon ko po na-realize talaga na importante talaga yung pag-aaral. Naiinggit din po kasi ako sa mga nag-aaral eh. Kaya lang ito na po yung nangyari sa akin. So yung realization talaga napakalaki. Napakalaki ng impact sa akin na masakit eh. Yung halimbawa na na-reject ka po na nag-a-apply ka ng ganitong trabaho. Masakit daw, uwi ka na wala nangyari. Tapos kaya pa ba? Makakapasok pa ba ng trabaho? Buti na lang po, may mga tao po na tumulong sa akin, yung tinatawag na backer, para maipasok po ako kahit anong posisyon dun sa supermarket. Kaya yun po, nakapasok po ako sa ganong trabaho.
Now, from those jobs, which are also very decent jobs, paano na-introduce naman sa'yo ang One-Opti?
Ayun po. Hindi po siya na-introduce after po nung pagiging dicer ko. Ang realization ko naman po after nung dicer ko, minimum wage, tapos ako nangungupahan ng bahay. Nagta-transport pa po ako from sa tinitirahan ko, tapos sa papunta sa trabaho. Tapos yung pagkain. Ang realization ko naman po after ko po nung dicer, wala namang natitira sa akin. So parang monthly, nababaon pa ako sa utang. Nagkakaroon pa ako ng utang kasi nga lahat ay akin. So walang natitira po sa sahod. Yung realization na po yun, kaya yung nag-push sa akin, kaya po ako po ay napunta sa pagiging delivery boy ng tubig. Inalok po ako ng isa kong kamag-anak na may water station na baka gusto mo na dito ka magtrabaho. Libre lahat.
Gastos nila lahat.
Yes po. Mababa man yung sahod pero libre lahat, may matitira pa rin.
Nakakaipon ka din kahit paano.
Mas binili ko na po yung pagiging delivery boy ng tubig kaysa doon sa pagiging dicer kasi ang importante na sa akin kung may natitira o wala.
So after nung pagiging delivery boy mo ng tubig, so anong nangyari after that?
Ayun po.
Nakaipon ka ba? Or parang what was that trigger, that made you think na teka, lipat ulit ako or kailangan kumita ulit ako? What was that?
Kulang pa rin po siya. Hindi pa rin po sapat. Maliit pa rin po yung sahod ko. Ang ginawa ko naman po, mayayaman po yung mga dinideliver namin tubig. Every Friday and Tuesday, nilalabas po nila yung mga basura sa gate. So nakakita po ako ng opportunity doon. Marami po silang inilalabas na pwedeng ibenta sa junk shop. Kaya habang nagde-deliver po kayo ng tubig, meron po akong sakong dala. At nilalagay ko po doon yung pwedeng ibenta. Actually, naging dalawa po yung aking pinagkakakitaan. Yung sahod ko sa pagiging delivery boy ng tubig, tapos nagkakalakal po ako nung time na yun. At doon ko po naramdaman na may pera pala sa basura. Doon po ako nakaipo ng 30,000, tapos nagkataon naman po na may nagbenta po ng tricycle na halaga po ng 35,000.
So kulang ka na lang na 5,000.
Yun po, ipinangutang ko po yung 5,000. Sabi nga po, hindi naman masamang mangutang kung ilalagay mo naman po sa pwedeng kumita pa. So ngayon po, ang nangyari po, naging 3 na po yung income ko. Delivery boy ng tubig, kalakal, at yung tricycle driver. So pinapadrive ko sa araw, sa gabi po, part-time naman po ako. So doon na po ako nakaipon ng halos 80,000 after 1 year. At yung 80,000 na yon, naglakas loob naman po ako na magbigasan. Kahit hindi ko po alam kung paano magbigasan, basta gusto ko pong makakalas doon sa trabaho ko. Baga parang gusto ko pong sumubok ng mga opportunity. So kasi gusto ko talaga pong umasenso sa buhay. So
in short, Gab, napaka-enterprising mo, 'di ba? So you are the epitome of a true-blooded entrepreneur, Pinoy entrepreneur.
Yes,
kasi hindi ka nakapagtapos high school, but still in those jobs you made sure that you create something out of that, and you're open to getting into different businesses based on the situation. So ngayon, paano mo na-discover yung One-Opti with all these opportunities, with all the and it's a good example in your life wherein you went through the adversities of life, and you still wanted to elevate yourself into a higher plane, and getting making more money and establishing your business. Paano napasok ang One Opti sa buhay mo?
Ayun po. So, yung negosyo po na pinasok ko, like yung bigasan po, nakita ko pa rin po na mahirap yung traditional business. Kasi gusto ko po maging successful. Kaya lang, ang puhunan ko po ay utang. Nagsara din po yun. So after po na magsara, na-depressed po talaga ako. At nag-decision po kami mag-asawa na bumalik siya sa trabaho niya. Tapos ako naman po ay maghanap ng trabaho, driver na. Kasi marunong na po ako mag-drive nun. So yun po, during that time na naging driver po ako, doon naman po ako na-invite sa ganitong business. Ako po skeptical sa ganito kasi hindi po ako masyadong fan ng ganito. Kaya lang, ang tiningnan ko po kasi doon ay yung mga naging successful. Sabi ko, kung may naging successful sa ganyan, ba't ako makikinig sa mga hindi naging successful? So ang pakinggan ko, ano yung ginawa ng mga naging successful? So yung advices nila, sabi niya, walang masamang itry. So sinubukan ko po siya kahit hindi ko po siya linya, kahit hindi ko po siya fan, sinubukan ko po rin siya. Yun, ang una pong naging ano po dito.
Yeah, before you discuss that, why were you skeptical? What were you skeptical about?
Kasi nga po, ang dami ko naririnig na about sa network marketing, sa multi-level marketing, ay mahirap gawin. At the same time, mas marami po ang failure, mas marami po ang hindi naging successful. So yung ano na yon, yung information na yon na narinig ko sa kanila, parang naging duda na rin po ako sa sarili ko.
So ano ang meron dito sa One Opti ngayon na hindi mo pinagdudahan?
Ayun po. So una po yung products. Nung pinakilala po sa akin, hindi po ako pumayag na hindi po ako makatikim ng products. Ang una ko pong naramdaman sa products, yung sarap ng tulog. Tapos parang nakaramdam po ako ng ginhawa. Pangalawa po, ang hinangaan ko sa products na to, yung misis ko po kasi once, twice lang nagmi-mince sa loob ng isang taon, pagkadalaga pa. After po ng 2 bottles na pag-inom po niya ng Opti Juice, naglabas siya ng buo-buong dugo. Nagtataka din ako kasi, siyempre, hindi naman po ako doktor. Pero alam ko na malaki po ang naidulot mo nun sa akin at sa asawa ko na ginhawa after po nung nangyari.
So, I'm sure there's a lot of testimonials also of One Opti. At sabi nga, may marami tayong tinatawag na lifestyle diseases, di ba? At isa ito sa mga dahilan na ang pagkain ng di masustansya, kakulangan sa ehersisyo. Sa yung pagiging distributor, ano yung maibabahagi mo pa na mga situations where they felt better? And I know, of course, maybe if you can discuss also the many government regulations that you have undergone. I'm sure this has FDA, this has all the necessary government approvals and regulations. What are these, Gab?
Yung pong yung Opti po ay sumusunod po sa regulatory procedure. At yun po ang unang-unang inasikaso po ng may-ari. So ibig sabihin ay, sabi nga po niya, kung magbi-business tayo sa Pilipinas, huwag naman natin kakalabanan ng gobyerno. Kasi kahit saan tayo makarating, wala tayong panalo dyan.
Tsaka health and wellness ito.
Yes
so
po.
Parang it will be taken, di ba,
Yes
by
po.
consumers. And of
Opo.
course, they want it. That's the reason why it's health and wellness. You wanted to be healthy and well.
Yes po, yes po. Kaya yun po, isa po yun sa mga tiningnan ko din kung ito po ba ay legit or nakakasunod sa compliance ng government. Which is okay naman po sa lahat. At yun po ang sinigurado po ng may-ari ng company. Na safe and effective po yung products.
So ano-ano ba itong mga health and safety or health and wellness products na ito, Gab? What can this do and how can people avail of it? And paano ba ito naiiba tulad nito? Nakalagay sa atin, One Opti Coffee, 12-in-1 instant coffee.
Apo.
Can you tell more about
Opo.
this?
So regarding naman po sa pag-formulate nito sa toll manufacturer, hawak din po ng company yun eh. So ako po kasi ay distributor lang ni Opti. So yung about doon sa mga science sa mga clinical study ng products ay meron po siyang mga tao, meron po siyang mga pinagkakatiwalaan doon sa kanyang manufacturer. So ngayon po ang isa po sa mga maganda sa ganitong yung products po natin, bago siya naman ilabas sa market, talagang dumaan na po siya sa lahat ng test. Lalo na po sa FDA. Kasi yun po ang number one po na dapat nating sundin.
So Gab, can you describe the distribution model of One Opti? At paano ito kakaiba? Sabi mo nga, you were skeptical with multi-level marketing, but I'm sure this attracted you so much that you are now one of the distributors, and a good success story. From your bigasan to being a water delivery boy, you are now a distributor of this product. Can you describe the distribution model and how can people avail of it?
Apo. So yun po, ito po kasi nasa ilalim po tayo ng tinatawag na multi-level marketing. So marami po siyang ways of earning or complan na idinidiscuss po namin kapag may mga tao po na gustong malaman or gustong pumasok sa ganitong industriya. So kasi po, tayo naman po mahilig po kasing magkwento. Kaya lang, karamihan walang kwenta kasi walang kita. Binabago natin. So para hindi masayang yung pagkukwento natin. Kasi ito po naman ay, ang pinaka-mood po niya ay yung pagkukwento lang, pag-share lang. Hindi naman po siya technical kasi even ako, ang ginagawa ko lang po dito, kung ano po yung nangyari sa akin, kung ano po yung testimonial ko, sinishare ko lang. Kasi ang use the product, share the product. So yung dalawa po na yun ang pinaka-business model natin na ginagawa ko po. Tapos lumalaki po siya, kusa. Kasi nga po yung tao nalalaman yung products kasi ginamit. Tapos sinishare po, na-spread out po yung information about do sa products.
Okay. Ngayon, Open for Business kasi is being watched on television, on social media, and also we are also promoted over the radio. What if people are able to watch is on cable in Visayas or Mindanao? Kayo ba ay mga branches or may mga centers din sa different parts of the country?
Ayun po, ayun maganda. Meron po tayong branch sa Cebu, may branch po tayo sa Davao at sa Cagayan de Oro. So sooner or later po ay magkakaroon din tayo ng branch sa Iloilo. Tapos pinag-aaralan din po na magkaroon po ng depot sa Legazpi. Then dito po sa Pangasinan. So yun po yung mga nakaabang na project. Pero 3 na po yung branch natin na established na ngayon.
Which are?
Cebu, CDO at saka Davao.
I see. So at least covered mo na yung Mindanao. Dito sa Luzon, pwedeng ikaw na yung tawagan nila dito?
Sa ngayon po, pwede naman po sa mga distributor, even sa amin, at sa mga mega center. Kasi yung mega center po ang mas marami. Ang mga mega center po natin na nakalatag sa Pilipinas, almost 100 plus na po. Tapos meron tayong mega center sa Nigeria at sa Dubai. So hindi na po siya pang nationwide lang. Even sa labas po ng bansa ay meron na po tayong nag-workout na mga mega center.
When you say mega center, those are countries na. So like say, if I am an OFW, I want to invest in it. I want to, have a healthy and wellness, good wellness. I can also transact. Is the distributorship via online? Is that possible where I can just send my maybe registration? How would one go into this business? And transparent ba yon yung pagninegosyo dito? Parang, is there a dashboard or is there a hotline? Can you tell more about that?
So meron po tayong kaming tinatawag na DTS, yung data tracking system. Yun naman po itinuturo namin sa mga tinatawag namin mga leaders. So kung meron po silang mga kausap sa ibang bansa, i-discuss po sa kanila. Tapos yung mga leaders po magdi-discuss sa mga contact nila, na mga prospect nila. Tapos ang na po noon, ang transaction ay online. So doon po mismo sa kausap nila. Then yung kausap nila pupunta sa mga mega centers or sa mga branches at office natin.
How do you describe na ang ganda ng kwentuhan natin? Alam kong mabibitin ng mga tao sa pakikinig dahil gusto pa nilang malaman ang marami tungkol dyan. But that is the essence of promotions. They have to really ask for you and look for you. But why would people go into One Opti as a business aside from having additional income?
Sa panahon po kasi ngayon, napaka-importante po ng kalusugan. Kasi po, di ba may kasabihan po tayo, health is wealth. Kahit ikaw yung pinakamayaman, kung naka-wheelchair ka naman, useless din yung yaman mo.
Tama.
So mas importante po na healthy ka na, wealthy ka pa. At ngayon po, talaga po kailangan natin mag-invest sa kalusugan. Kasi kapag yan ang hindi po pinariritas ng tao, ay mas mahihirapan siya sa bandang huli. Kasi may mga nagsasabi, Sir Gab, kailangan ko bang inumin to ay wala pa akong sakit. Kaya nga sinasabing, prevention is better than cure. Gagamitin mo, gagawin mo siya, hanggat wala ka pang sakit. So, kasi ang karamihan po kasi na mentalidad natin po ay yung curing. Yung kung kailan po malala na saka nagkukumahog. So ngayon po, para sa akin po, ang pinakamalawak na negosyo sa panahon ngayon ay walang iba kundi regarding po sa health.
Yes, I agree with that. If you can invite the viewers of Open for Business to go into this business as well. Sabi mo nga is it's good if they're healthy at the same time wealthy.
Yes.
So Gab, if you can invite our viewers also to look into this business and how it can benefit them, like how it benefited you.
Yun po. Sa lahat po ng nagnanais na malaman po kung ano si One Opti, pwede po kayong kumontak sa mga kilala nyo po na mga distributor ng One Opti, o di kaya naman pwede po kayong magpunta sa aming mga mega center at sa ating mga branches, even sa ating mga sa head office na matatagpuan po sa Quezon Ave. So lahat po ng mga distributor natin ngayon ay nagpo-post sa Facebook, so napakadali po natin silang itap at mag-inquire po kayo sa mga distributor po namin sa One Opti.
Wow, thank you, Gab. Alam mo, Gab, this interview is one of the most inspiring ones because of your hardships. You were able to still focus on getting into business and striving to make sure that you continue to be passionate and have a good life out of nothing, out of poverty. At isa to sa nagbibigay ng pag-asa sa lahat na kailangan magsumikap talaga kahit sa anong industriya ka mapunta. At katulad ng sinabi ni Gab, ganun napakahalaga ng education sa atin. That's the core foundation. And if you don't have that kind of opportunity, for those who are don't have the educational background, this could be a good business for them, especially if you are unable to find other opportunities. And we support this call for more entrepreneurs to join them. Maraming salamat, Mr. Gabriel Castillo, distributor of One Opti and the head of Spartan team of One Opti. Open for Business. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Well, when you put your mind to it, you are unstoppable. Bilib na bilib kami sa'yo, Rochelle, ha?
Only good vibes at tawanan.
Hindi, chikiting ang tawag doon, sisiw.
May init na issue kanilang hihimayin.
100 million na pondo. There's no cap. So I can buy 1,000, 5,000.
Sagot yan ng mga smart at pretty nanays ng ASPN. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dito lang sa Net 25.
This time, let's talk about being responsive and delivering in a flash. It's shopping season and deliveries may be up for challenges with a bulk of orders from consumers. We're here to talk to a relatively new in the logistics industry, Flash Express. We have A.R. Polinar, Flash Express Marketing and PR Deputy Director, and Reginald Rex Pumihik, Flash Express PR and Partnerships Manager. How are you, AR?
I'm good.
And
Sorry,
Rex.
sir. Thank you for having us here.
Based on my intro earlier, we have this biggest shopping season of the year. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are already shopping, not only online, but also live.
Yes.
When we go to, pag pumupunta na tayo sa mga malls, ang dami ng tao. So, how are you preparing so far, AR?
Cesar, we all know that during this last quarter of the year, Filipinos love to go shopping because this is the time when we receive our 13-month pay, bonuses,
Tama.
at marami tayong mga reunions. At the same time, get together then with friends. And Filipino loves to give and accepting gifts. So during the past 2 years, we are greatly adapted to the online shopping because of the pandemic as well. We, sa Flash Express, we already started preparing for the surge for the demand for this season. Especially in our operation, we are starting to add more people to make sure efficient yung delivery service namin. And for marketing naman, well, actually this month, we are offering 50% off on our delivery or shipping fee, wherein we tend to help lalo na yung mga small micro enterprises na makabalik at makabenta ng marami.
Actually, pag pinag-usapan ng deliveries ang Pinoy, demanding ang Pilipino daw.
Yes,
so,
yes.
pag sinabi mo na nag-order, hinahanap agad, bukas gusto na mai-deliver. How are you able to deliver that promise na flash? Anybody can answer.
Yeah, that's a very nice question actually, Cesar. Flash Express, of course, with its excellent business model, have been developed actually throughout the years. Actually, in fact, Flash Express started in Thailand. In fact, we are considered Thailand's first unicorn. So with all those practices...
Yeah, for people who doesn't understand, I know that a lot of businesses know but when you say the first unicorn in Thailand, may kaagibat na halaga ito. Magkano pag sinabi mong first unicorn?
Actually, it's billion. Yeah, in just a few span of year. So we can do the math, but in terms of the expansion, the growth of the company among the other, of course, companies in Thailand, we are actually proud that Flash Express is considered Thailand's first unicorn.
And as you were saying earlier,
and we are also glad here that when Flash Express came here in the Philippines, we are already agad-agad considered as the fastest growing courier and logistics company here in the Philippines. During the pandemic, as mentioned earlier, of course, the logistics industry, of course, the demand for the logistics industry went really high during the pandemic. So it ushered actually a lot of business opportunities for Flash Express, and it's a good thing for the company. So for the previous years, for the 1 year that Flash Express has been operating, it went really well, even with the competition here in the Philippines as well.
Yes. Now, AR, there's a lot of competition, di ba? So
Yes.
and the Philippines is an archipelago, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang we're in we have how many? 7,000
More than
plus
7,000 islands.
So and during the pandemic, there was really a demand, for logistics, and people were online. People expect deliveries. We noticed yung mga cargos din. So how is Flash Express faring with the other logistics providers here in the Philippines? Are you, since it's relatively new, people would, of course, wanted to tap the other, maybe older brands. How is it faring so far?
Cesar, we are very happy that during the launch of Flash Express here in the Philippines, we are actually just celebrated our first year anniversary. We just turned 1 in the Philippine market. So we actually disrupted the logistics industry here in the Philippines by offering free pickup, low COD, fast delivery. At the same time, we have 24/7 customer service, and we deliver 365 days in a year. So wala po kaming holiday. So we deliver every day. So with that, we are continuously actually growing in terms of number of customers, and with our e-commerce platform as well. We are continuing getting more volume from them. So we are very happy that Flash Express disrupted the logistics industry here in the Philippines.
Okay. Now, before I go back to you, Rex, marketing Flash Express is somehow a big task for you because people would, of course, look for branding. You know, when people say it's good that you have a very good name, it's Flash Express, but it's challenging because Flash na Express pa. So how are you able to do this? Are you able to deliver that brand premise in terms of marketing?
You know, Cesar, we are not a perfect company. We are continue to improve and evolve. So we are doing some improvement in our operations, also in our marketing side. So in terms of branding Flash Express, we continue to listen to our customers, especially to this MSMEs. So know their needs, ano yung mga pain points. So how can we help them to grow their business? Because our tagline is really we are not just a logistics company, but we help move or forward your business in a flash. So we are a business partners actually, not just a logistics or career company.
Wow, perfect. And for my last question, Rex, although you tackled this earlier, you mentioned about, and since your task is more on, you know, partnerships, so what will your partners also expect from you so that you will be able to deliver that promise to consumers? So in terms of expansion, are you, you said you have investments in terms of maybe more warehouses or more delivery points. What is it that your partners can expect if they partner with Flash Express?
We are definitely on target, and as of the moment we are actually on point. So Flash Express actually we are very proud also that we have been given the trust to service the biggest e-commerce here in the Philippines. Imagine we're just new in the company, but alongside with the current logistics companies here in the Philippines, they have given the same trust, including of course of volume. So we're talking about the big really e-commerce here. So aside from that, we're also servicing different micro, small, medium entrepreneurs. So our mga kababayan natin na nagsisimula sa mga negosyo. So we are not only focusing on servicing these big e-commerce platforms, but we are also servicing yung ating mga kababayan na gustong magnegosyo, lalong-lalo na gusto nilang bumangon mula sa pandemya, di ba? So in terms of partnerships, there's a lot of plans for Flash Express. There's a lot of e-commerce coming in as well, e-commerce platforms that we are partnering in. So at the end of the year, we're actually expecting actually high volumes for Flash Express that will definitely usher business for Flash Express.
Wow, this is really a flash interview. We have AR Polinar and the Regional Directs Pumihik. We'll be back for more executives. This is a flash interview with very young professionals from Flash Express. We'll expect Alvin Chu and Van Cruz also from Flash Express. And still with me is Flash Express. We have Alvin Chu, the country people head, and Van Cruz, the Flash Home area manager of Flash Express and Flash Home. How are you both?
I'm good, thank you.
Hi, Cesar. Thank you for having us.
Okay, let's start with Alvin. I went to your country, Singapore, because we covered the state visit of the president there, and it's so refreshing to see people going out already, seeing people in malls and in conference areas. And since you're the country people head here in the Philippines, what do you expect here in the Philippines? How do you see the role of human resources in making sure that you deliver the vision and mission of Flash Express?
Right, I think personally the key success to every relationship is communication. Right, and in order to establish a successful and active communication, I think we have first to start off by listening, all right, then empathizing, followed by analyzing and resolving concerns if any. Right, because the thing about human is, we often want to be listened. Likewise for business, we listen to our business partners, their needs, or even to our local consumers, we listen. All right, so within a span of a year, Flash Express, we have actually achieved several milestones. We were able to actually expand our operations across the countries just in a couple of months, offer job opportunities to thousands of employees locally. And of course, the other will be providing logistics solutions to our partners and also an alternative delivery options to the consumers here. To achieve that, we really need to listen to all the demands and needs locally. Yeah, so that's how we achieve.
Yeah, I heard based on the interview earlier from your colleagues, it's the first unicorn in Thailand. What is it in the Philippines or what is it in these ASEAN countries that makes the logistics business challenging? You said you listen to people. What is it that you have listened to in terms of consumer behavior? What nationalities are more maybe demanding or are more discerning in terms of logistical needs?
I think in fact the answer to these questions we have two parts. First part will be on the business perspective.
Okay.
We have actually analyzed the market demand in terms of the consumers. In fact, Philippines and Indonesia, they have a bigger market over Thailand. Of course, the challenge that we are facing here is, geographically, is very different as of Thailand to Philippines.
Yes.
Here are mostly islands, so that's what makes things very challenging. Right, but of course, still, business is business. We try our best to cater. So, to your question, the second part on the humanity part, right? I think, in fact, all humans are the same. So as long as we can provide a good service, we provide within promised lead time, people will be happy. Not so much on the demanding part, it's more of like whether if we can deliver within time. Even in fact, if we can't, at least we give a response time and update, hey, your parcel is still with us, we are stuck in the custom or things like that. So it's more on the active communication as mentioned earlier.
But who is more culturally sensitive? I know that when you go to different ASEAN countries, you have anywhere around the world, you have to be responsive and you have to immerse into their cultures. What is unique in each other's cultures that you really have to study more?
Right, okay. So I think for Philippines itself, I think I like it here. People are very musical. Maybe that's why they are very vocal. As compared to Thailand, they don't really sound out their dismay. In fact, they'll resort mostly to social media. Upfront they may be okay, but back then, on the back end, they will go online to complain. Yeah, so that could be the difference perhaps they are looking at. For Singaporeans, we are very vocal as well. So hence, I guess there aren't much any of a culture shock for me when I first came here as a country head.
Okay, that's perfect. Now we go to the exciting part. This is Flash Home.
Yes.
We know, Van, that there's a lot of small entrepreneurs who are watching now, and that is the objective of Open for Business, to help small entrepreneurs, to help SMEs. What is Flash Home and how is it supporting our entrepreneurs here in the Philippines?
Cesar, basically, Flash Home is a subsidiary of Flash Express that aims to help our kababayans to put up their own business. So what we do is we forge partnership to our entrepreneurs, and we empower these entrepreneurs on all facets of logistics. So basically, the entrepreneur needs to have the willingness and eagerness to learn the logistics industry. It doesn't be on the limited side wherein they should know logistics. So it doesn't matter. What matters is they have the willingness and eagerness to learn the business.
But how do you do that, Van? Parang do they have, what are your minimum requirements? Would they have their own space? Would they have their own registered business?
It's very easy. It's very easy. So all we need to do, or all they need to do, is to have the basic requirements such as business permits, DTI, all and the likes, no? So it's more of like putting up a sari-sari store. So those kinds of requirements. So it's very easy as far as the requirements are concerned. So right now, the emergence of the e-commerce industry basically bridges the gap because in turn, with the emergence of e-commerce industry, the logistical needs also increases. And in turn, the emergence of digitalization as well also complements the increase of the logistical needs in the industry.
So how do you do that? Assuming I am an individual, I have a family, how can I make my home a flash home? Does this mean that I now involve in a logistics company and I can put up my own Flash Express signage in my home?
Yes, you can, definitely. We have two options. You can have a standalone shop, which is a flash home shop, or you could also do it on your home. This is mainly for entrepreneurs like online sellers. Kasi nga, as I've mentioned a while ago, the emergence of online selling or e-commerce industry is booming right now. So for the online sellers, what they do is they ship out their shipments, right? So shipping out their shipments is a little bit of a hassle, wherein they would still go to their branches, unlike if they would have their own branch system right in their very homes. They would transact there. So they're not only they're earning from the online selling, they're also learning profit from this logistics business.
Wow. Is the competitor also doing this? Or is this the first in the country? What innovations have you done to make sure that people will go into Flash Express?
Well, this is mainly not the first, but we have extremely tweaked it a lot as far as empowering the entrepreneurs. So by means of training them, as I've said, without any knowledge on logistics, we train them from zero knowledge up to the level we're in. Yes, more sophisticated knowledge in logistics.
So what are the services that can be provided?
It's basically geared towards the first mile or acceptance. From there, Flash Express would deal with the rest, with the mid-mile and the last mile for the delivery. So, wala na silang gagawin. So, all they need to do is to transact and encode in their system, and then Flash Express would pick it up from their home or their standalone branches.
Okay, we're running out of time. I hope that you can join me again in the longer episode of Open for Business. But this is your chance, Van and Alvin, to invite the viewers of Open for Business to ensure that they too will experience what Flash Express can provide them. We start with Alvin, with Van.
All right, if you want to join and take the opportunity to be a Flash Home partner, all you need to do is to visit our official social media pages or Facebook pages. Kindly message the pages and inquire. So take on this opportunity while we're still new. We have a lot of in store for you guys.
All right, so for my end, our company, we are still expanding our businesses. Since last year till now, we have more than 10,000 employees. We have roles from corporate functions to operational. So please feel free to contact us if you have any aspirations to join us. We not only provide job opportunities, we do provide career progression and also career coaching. Right, and in addition to Flash Home, if you aspire to business partners as well, there's one thing I learned in Tagalog, that will be para sa ating kinabukasan. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our guests from Flash Express, and we hope that new players like you, more power to you, as we need more logistics providers to handle our deliveries all year round. Open for Business will be back. Stay with us.
Magandang buhay po sa inyo lahat. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Maraming salamat po. This is now number one and the only one. Shopping kwentuhan ng tambayan sa Net25.
Magandang babae at lalaki kayong dalawa.
At ito po ang Shopping All the Way with
Jojo Panalo tayo pag together, wala talo pag together. Let's dance together sa Net25.
business news, U.S. investment firm Goldman Sachs cut projection for stock market. Goldman Sachs, a U.S. investment giant, revised its stock market forecast, cutting its year-end target for the S&P 500 from 4,300 to just 3,600. The slash implies a further reduction of 2% from September levels and no lasting rebound in sight. The Wall Street firm is also expecting a potential recession and with the market outlook taking a slide. Government hopes for digitalization to buoy growth for the Philippine economy. Economic Planning Secretary Arsenio Balisacan said the adoption of digital technologies across the government system would be instrumental in the success of the Philippine Development Plan that is being crafted covering the years 2023 to 2028. The government goals for the next 6 years are to grow the domestic economy by 6.5 to 8% and reduce poverty incidence to 9% of the population. Private firms are still planning to expand in the fourth quarter. Private companies are still planning to expand their operations in the fourth quarter of 2022, despite the overall decline in the country's business confidence index to 43.9%. From 46.4% due to higher inflation and volatile financial markets, according to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Citing the results of the latest Business Expectations Survey, BSP Senior Director Redentor Paulo Alegre said a number of businesses in the industry sector with expansion plans for the fourth quarter increased to 23.4% from 17.9% in the previous quarter's survey. Open for business is at the helm. Manufacturing in the Philippines. Manufacturing is an integral part of the Philippine economy. Analysts predict it is one of the key industries that will drive growth in the next 20 years. Under the current administration, it continues to expand as foreign investors show interest in positioning themselves in the country. Local papers recently reported the expression of interest from 9 multinational companies to set up textile and garment factories in the Philippines. This means more potential jobs for Filipinos in the coming years as the country recovers from the economic disruptions caused by the COVID pandemic. Ayon sa Foreign Buyers Association of the Philippines, 4 sa mga kumpanya ang galing sa Cambodia, 3 ay mula sa India at 2 naman ang magmumula sa Vietnam. Ang intensyong mag-invest sa Pilipinas ay naiparating sa kanila sa ginanap na 54th ASEAN Economic Ministers Meeting and related meetings noong Setyembre. Sa ngayon, tinatayang 9,000 na trabaho ang inisyal na malilikha at inaasahang lalago ang garment at textile imports ng $500 million kada taon. Malaking tulong sa progresong ito ang pag-aproba ng pamahalaan sa Foreign Investments Act, Retail Trade Liberation Act at pag-amyenda the Public Service Act. Overall, the manufacturing industry in the Philippines has seen an improvement back in August. The S&P Global Philippines Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index rose to 51.2 from 50.8 in July. Pangatlo ang PMI ng bansa sa Southeast Asia na pinangungunahan ng Thailand at Indonesia. The manufacturing industry is one of the key sectors driving the country's economic recovery. If the multinational companies pursue their plans to invest, it will furthermore help the Philippines bounce back.
Kwentong may kurot sa puso.
But when you put your mind to it, you are unstoppable. Bilib na bilib kami sa'yo, Rochelle, ha?
Only good vibes at tawanan.
Hindi, sige, tinatawag doon. Sisiw.
May init na issue kanilang hihimayin.
100 million na pondo. There's no cap. So I can buy 1,000, 5,000.
Sagot yan ng mga smart at pretty nanays ng ASPN. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dito lang sa Net 25.
For Business is back, and our biz word of the week is multi-level marketing, or MLM. MLM is a business model that involves unsalaried, hierarchical sales teams selling products directly to consumers in conjunction with recruiting additional company sales executives. That's according to TechTargetsWhatis.com. Maraming paraan para tayo ay magkaroon ng karagdagang pagkakakitaan kung tayo ay magsisipag at magiging bukas ang pag-iisip. May mga kumpanya na maaari kang maging reseller o distributor sa maliit na puhunan. Let us take advantage of opportunities to build our business and wealth, especially with the help of technology like online selling. Sa panahon na nararamdaman natin ang patuloy na pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin, kailangan na nating maging madiskarte at pag-isipan kung paano mapapaunlad ang kabuhayan. And with that, our quote of the week is from Robert Kiyosaki, the business of the 21st century. He said, "We found that one business model stood out from the rest. This particular business model creates passive income but requires relatively little cash investment to start up. It has very low overhead and can be operated on a flexible part-time basis until it generates enough cash flow for the entrepreneur to transition out of his current full-time job. That business model is called network marketing." Maraming salamat sa isang oras na pagsama sa amin upang tunghayan ang isang makabuluhang usapan ukol sa negosyo dito lang sa Open for Business. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan nyo kaming muli dito sa Open for Business. Catch us too on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe on our social media page at Net25TV. We will bring you more insights from industry experts, thought leaders, CEOs, and featured SMEs. Together, let us help encourage business development in the Philippines. Sharpen your business acumen, feel the pulse, and set the trend for as long as you are informed and open for business. Ito po si Cesar Vallejos. Maraming salamat.